Greetings. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to your ground New Voices Amplified. My name is Plot Mhako and welcome to the platform that gives you some of the amazing creators and voices from Zimbabwe. And today we happen to be speaking to an artist who's one of the finest voices to emerge from Zimbabwe. And is an award-winning artist. He just won the Best Alternative at the Bulawayo Arts Award and also hosted a concert that was super awesome. HWABARATY Lo! Unjani mfethu? I will speak a bit of Ndebele that I know and see how it goes. Unjani?
Yeah, no, ngishapha kakhulu siseZimbabwe, you know, kumele sikhulume sitawure, everything works, you know. So ngiyakubingelela la khonapho. I hope you're good, man.
No, I'm good.
Sikhipha.
I'm good. I'm happy to see you, man. I'm happy to see you doing amazing things. You're one artist that I've been following for quite a long time, and I see your star is rising. Congratulations for the Blind Arts Award.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We have it right here. We
Great.
got it this time, man. Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank my fans, you know, the people who have been like supporting me even when we do not get the awards, man. You know, we've been nominated quite a number of times.
Yes.
And, you know, the fans, you know, the real fans, my hardcore fans, you know, they keep pushing you to say, don't give up. You understand? And also, thank you, Earground Radio. You understand?
Thanks.
Because you guys give us this space, you give us the platform to shine. You know, because without these platforms, we couldn't have like got to this level where we are now. And thank you to the Niso family. Thank you to everybody out there who supports HWABARATY. One love, you know.
Wow, great. But what's quite interesting is that, I mean, you nominated a couple of times before, but you didn't win.
Yeah.
But you never gave up. You kept making great music. What gave you that push? Some people give up when they feel they are making it and they're not being recognized enough, but you never back down. You kept working and you kept pushing hard.
Yeah, honestly, you know what, my brother? To be honest, I'm passionate about art in general, because I don't only do music, I do dance, I do acting, I do a lot of stuff. But it was the passion that, you know, like, you know, when you're a farmer, you have to find irrigation skills. You know, when there is no water, find ways to get water into the, you know, your vegetables, anything that you. So I wasn't like driven by awards. You understand? I was driven by the passion. You understand?
Yes.
So winning or losing to me was never an issue. My aim was to quench the thirst of my fans, people who pushed me, you know, to stay in this game. You understand?
Great.
Music is not competition, my brother. It's not about competition. It's just, you know, we have to give out these positive messages, encouragement, you know, encourage people to love one another, you know, motivation.
Yes, and let's talk about that passion. I'll get to the encouragement, to the motivation, and the meaning and the message in your music. But you are a versatile artist. You're not only just a musician. You are a songwriter. You are a dancer. You are a theater director. You do so many things, and you're also a community builder. You know, you work with young people in communities and stuff. Could you maybe just give us a bit of highlight into what defines HWABARATY, who HWABARATY is?
Yeah, you know what I usually do? I say, "HWABARATY kumtako mnyama black chocolate and kezi polisha." That's how I enter, you know. But generally, HWABARATY is a mouthpiece for the community. HWABARATY is a peace builder, you know. I was raised by the community. So I feel I belong to the community. So I will do anything to see the community grow, you understand? Because already the community is in me, my brother, you know. So I get my energy in, you know, doing anything around the community.
Yes.
I remember I got many opportunities before, opportunities to stay abroad, but I chose my community because I realized that if we all run away from our communities, no one is going to, rebuild, refix our community. You understand? So HWABARATY is about the people, for the people, you understand? This is the people's brand. You understand?
And I mean, but it's quite interesting. You mentioned that you have had so many chances to leave the country, but you never left, right?
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of people, when they get such, when they travel
yeah,
like you did, they
yeah,
don't
yeah,
go back to where they come from. They don't build that
yeah,
community. They even lose
yeah,
themselves in terms of their music. But if you look at your music, you still continue
yeah,
to sing music that resonates with the people, and that is
yeah,
deep in our culture. Um,
yeah,
what
yeah.
feeds your creativity? Where do you get this creative energy?
To be honest, my brother, I give thanks to everyone around me because the inspiration comes from the next person. You understand? When I look at the next person, I see some, things that I can't even explain sometimes. You understand? So my music is rooted, especially to the cultural heritage, because we are Africans. We mustn't run away from who, it's like running away from ourselves. You understand? So I'm really trying to be a cultural redeemer, or I don't know how to put it, but I want to revive our culture through my music and dance, or through the stories that I tell, even when I'm doing movies, even when I'm doing this community, you know. You understand? I'm not a politician, but I'm trying to, put these awareness messages to people not to forget who we are, my brother.
Great. And let's talk about Bavuma.
Bavuma. Oh, that that's a big song. That's a big statement there.
I can
They-
imagine. I tried to
yeah,
understand it a bit, but I
yeah,
think there's a deeper message and a deeper meaning there.
yeah. Like, do you understand? Kuti zvinoreva kuti bavuma. Do you understand what
Yeah,
it
I've
means?
agreed. Ndabvuma.
They have agreed. That did go.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's a powerful song because, like I'm saying, kuti, before it was like I'm being shunned or I'm being, when people don't give you attention. You understand? So in my journey, I wasn't like given attention, but I never gave up. So it's now when they start to give attention. So this is where I'm saying, and finally they have agreed.
Wow.
They've agreed. You get my point. So this is a very, very big song because, this year, man, 2020, it's been a very, very fruitful year. It's been tough, fruitful. This is when I thought, oh, let me write this song, Bavuma. You understand? This God, everyone has given me acceptance, chance. So
And I mean, yes.
I was
It's
trying
quite
to tell you that.
impressive how you you say that, looking at how you have built your music from your community,
Yeah.
and now you're getting that recognition and they're seeing it.
Yeah, yeah. And also shout out to Shirati Drums, the producer behind this track. HWABARATY is a versatile artist. When I do my stuff like community work, I see Shirati has got talent, and it's like people don't see his potential. So I thought, no, let's do this song, Wazavuma. They will agree, they will accept it. You see, this Bavuma thing, goes a long way. But shout out to Shirati Drums. He is also getting mileage as well. He's also getting recognition. We are about uplifting talent every space that we come across. You understand? Voma is, we have unlocked the doors.
Great, great. And I mean, you've collaborated with the Shirati Drums there, but you've also collaborated with the icon, the legend, James Marabini.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He's
How was
actually
the
my
working experience with working with such a living legend?
umjayeli umsindazi umalinga ujames marabini. He has been my pillar of strength in this music journey, because from Chase Maravini I learned a lot. This is why you see my music keeps maturing, because I started doing kwaito, but I
Yes.
felt I need to go deep to my roots, and Chase encouraged me to follow that path. So Chase Maravini, to me, he is gold. You understand? Because he really unlocked the potential in me to do this type of genres that I'm now working on. And I feel comfortable now than before. So Chase Maravini has been a pillar of strength. So working with him has been very, very resourceful to my journey.
Oh, great. But for somebody who started doing kwaito, and we see a lot of
Yeah,
young
yeah.
people right now, they're trying to get into the pop mode and do a lot of pop music and stuff. But for you, you decided not to go that route. How
Yeah.
do you define your music? How, like, are you an Afro jazz artist? Are you a traditional artist? Like, how best do you describe the music that Wabarati makes?
That's a tricky one. But what I can say is, I'm aiming to do world music. Music is spiritual, my brother. Uh, when you do world music, it's when even a Korean can relate to what you're saying, even when they don't understand what you're saying. So this is what I'm trying to do
They can still relate.
spiritually mature music, whereby you talk to the soul. You're not talking to the ears, but you're talking directly to the soul. You understand that something that calms you down, something that makes you to realize where you're coming from and who you really are. So this is the type of music that I'm trying to stay in, because some of these genres I know they are for, getting the vibe, and the next day
Yes.
we're forgotten. I'm trying to stay relevant to the soul,
With at least 17 collaborations to your name, right? Which one would you say, sticks out as maybe the best or maybe most favorite collab?
I would say my collaboration with Jay's Marabini, the Was Atlanta song, because that was the statement that I was trying to, when you're really talking to the spirit, you understand,
Mhm.
you know, because I was like saying, I want to take this path.
Yes.
You understand? So when I did Was Atlanta, to me, it was, wow, this is it. Let me stick to this path. Because that was now my saying goodbye to quieter music, hip hop, So I was like, I'm going this direction. So Was Atlanta was a blessing. Every time when that jam plays, I remember making the decision and saying, I'm not going to go back to that route again. So it was a blessing. And I also treasure, we're dropping a new song. There's a new song that I'm going to be dropping tomorrow.
Oh,
Hobarati
nice.
featuring DJ Yuko. He's an award-winning DJ as well.
Yeah.
From
Tell
Plum
us
Tree,
about that
yeah.
song.
It's more like a ritual song. It's a song. Yeah, it's a song whereby we're asking for the rains because we have been in drought. There in Bulawayo, our situation is there's no water. There's load shedding. People are queuing, waiting for water. City council supplying water in tanks. You understand? So to me, it was let's how where did we lose it as a people, as a tribe? You know, where did we lose it? So this is a song whereby we are asking elders to say, okay, reconcile, fix wherever we lost it, and we need rains. Everyone needs rains because with rains we get happy. We get our stomachs will be full. People will go back to the fields
Yes.
and all that. So it's a very powerful song, especially for the whole of Zimbabwe. I wish people could really understand the depth of lyrics, the sound. It's really a powerful song. This song is also inspired by the Twi Twi people. I don't know if I think you guys call them Khoisan. They are
Poison, yeah.
Khoisan vocalists. Yes, we went where they stay. It's said, my brother, they are hungry. There are no rains. They depend on rain. You understand? On the rains. So this is a big song. I hope people will enjoy it. I hope people will like it, especially the message being executed there.
Wow. Great. Uh, your message, I pick a lot of spirituality. I speak a lot of deep
Yeah,
cultural values that you're expressing in your message. What
yeah.
else does Wabarati stand for in terms of his music? What else do you communicate?
I also talk about love, I also talk about love because where there's no love, there's no peace. You understand? And also uniting people. Homerat is a peace builder, you understand? I'm a catalyst for peace building. So my music is like a glue. It has to stick. You see, there's tribalism everywhere. You get my point. Even when you're in South Africa, there's tribal issues and all that. So I wish my music to glue people, unite every race in this world. You understand? Because where there's no peace, there's no unity. So also my music is also focused on uniting people.
You're speaking about unity. The reason why I asked that
Yeah,
is because, and I find that quite interesting, is because um, this
yeah,
comes at a time when there are conversations, as much as we don't want to talk about these conversations, but they do exist. Um, the issue of language,
yeah,
the issue of you know coexistence. People from different tribes, different ethnic
yeah.
groups. Um, you as an artist, how do you see that? How do you use your music to create sort of national cohesion and bring people together in understanding and appreciate each other in our diversity, and encourage people to live in harmony?
Yeah, this is why I always prefer the spiritual route because our spirits are united, my brother. Our spirit, but because of our arrogance, we don't like each other. This is why there is war. This is why there's all these other problems that we see every day. You understand? So when you talk to the spirit can calm everything down because spirits have got wisdom because they're already in the spirit world. They know fighting is not okay. You know, separating. So I don't want to call that angry because I'll end up. But the thing is, we need to find spiritual music that can unite our spirits so that there is peace in this, world. You understand? Because I
Yeah.
can imagine, you know, talking to your grandfather, you check.
Yes.
Your grandfather uh, is not happy when we fight because at the end of the day,
True.
when we
True.
fight, sometimes you can get hurt. You understand, and it's a loss to his descendants, or I don't know the word, but if we unite, there is no problems. Our nation rise. You understand?
Mhm, mhm. Wow.
So this is
Great.
why we see overall is more partying like.
Great. The Sunday News described you as the artist to look out for, and they made this description in a quote in one article a couple of years ago. And fast forward, now we see you. You're no longer the artist to look for, but you're now the artist who's making the things happen. You are now like in the front seat. Uh, where are you headed? Where are you going? Where is Wabarati uh, looking forward to land? As you're flying high right now with your music, your videos, and all the content that you're producing.
Yeah, yeah. You see, patience is a virtue. You understand? I have been very patient. I think the article was really expressing, looking from where I came from, because it's been years in this journey of music, and I have been growing slowly. And now that I'm a full breed, I'm a complete. So I'm ready to take any stage in this world and encourage people to love one another, people to build their nations, people to realize what we are missing. Because the more we fight, there's a certain gap that we create as humans. You understand? So this is why maybe people are foreseeing that me as the future, because my quest is to, reunite people, make, tribes come together, and everyone like uniting and all that. So as I go performing in different platforms, in different landscapes, or wherever that I will go, I will always talk about love. I will always talk about unity in my songs and in my speeches.
Wow, great. You come from Jube, and when I look at Jube, it's one community that has managed to give birth to some of the uh, top creators from Zimbabwe. If I look at Bruce
Yeah,
Ncube and also Siletemba, um,
Sletemba Makonya, yeah,
Makonya,
yeah,
and many others that come from Jube. Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
what's rich in that community for us to start getting a lot of these gems? What's there in Jube?
Njube is a small town and it has got a lot of things happening. I remember back then, uh, I used to play for Njube Sundowns. There used to be a soccer team that was very famous.
Oh,
You
really?
understand? So
Yes, I
yeah,
know
yeah, I
them,
used to be
yes.
a soccer player. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that team was very famous. This is when I got inspired to also contribute to my community, because by then the guys were leading the team, Gifty Panda and all those. There was this famous player. I don't know if you know him, Aram Mchina Chuma. I always carry
Yes,
boots for
yes.
him. His boots. Yeah. So
Ah,
he always
nice.
talk about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So whenever we were like with him in the ghetto there, he was saying, I've done my part in Juve. You guys need to do, but we didn't understand because we were very young. We're so passionate about soccer. So, every time when I remember him, because that guy was a legend, even Raman Kumbo is from Juve, you understand? So now we are game changers. We're now shifting from soccer to music. Music, dance, and all that. Even Umkati Theatre Works is award-winning dance troupe. Is from Jube as well. You understand? So there's many things to expect from Jube. Another movie is coming out now in a few weeks. We are dropping a movie. It's from Jube again. So watch out for Jube. I know Kelvin has been working hard for Luveve, but this time around, I think the ball is twisting to Jube.
Wow. Well, this is quite exciting, because you not
Yeah,
only um, just making music, but you run the Hottest project. And this is a project that is working with the youth from the community, not only from Jube, but also from other areas around uh, where you are impacting and empowering and transferring creative skills to these young people and mentoring them. Maybe if you can just give us
yeah.
a bit of that project and what it is that we are doing and how much impact it's making.
Yeah, yeah. For the people to the people. I started hotels in the year 2013, and then every year I reach out to about 300 to 350 students. I call them students because I enroll every year. So it started in Jube, but then because of like the clientele, many people want to be part of the journey as well, because I don't own them. I always tell them that I don't own you. We're just in the same path.
Yeah, so ingoma enkulu kakhulu ngiyabonga kakhulu mfowethu ukhethe ingoma yasenhliziyweni yami ingoma eqinisayo ikakhulu
I've lost the audio there. I don't know what's happening to our sound. Can you hear me?
I hear
for
you. I
you
hear you.
guys.
Okay, cool. Yes, yes. Okay, great. Yes, you're talking about enrolling 300 young people every year into the program.
Every year, yes. So it's people, students in and outside schools. You understand? And mainly it's children that are living in the streets. You understand? So I work with these people, trying to mentor them, and I've got many success stories within these, you know, workshops that I do. And last year, part one, I got an invitation to go into these workshops in Namibia, Windhoek. So I went there. It was successful. We started another Waterhouse movement out there. It's been great, man. I don't want to lie. It's been great. Thank you so much to Patrice Nayambana. He's also been playing a very, very influential role in this movement because it all began when I met him. You understand? So he adored what I was doing. He said, "You have helped me," but he is a big artist. But he was like, "No, you've got wisdom. You have helped me. You can do this to your own people." So this is when I realized that I keep, giving, and one day I will receive. You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's not really about money, but it's about blessings. You get my point? So I'm here because of prayers of every people that I meet out there and work with them. You know.
Great. Before we close the interview, we cannot go
Yeah.
without talking about this. You held one of the most brilliant live concerts that I've seen this year. The creativity was on point, the choreography,
Yeah.
and the effort that was put in, the visuals, the graphics, the band. Man, that
Yeah.
concert was awesome. It was amazing. Um, how much of work went in to prepare for that concert? And could you just tell us your feeling after the producing such an impressive show?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not someone who is like really interested in figures. Of course, it was big monies involved in creating such a beautiful masterpiece, but I would like to dwell more on the creative part. Thank you so much to everyone who put a hand to this event. You understand? So, this is the future. This is the sound that I want to stay in. You understand? So this acoustic concert was a really, really big step to me. You understand? Because where I come from, people are really used to this amapiano, kwaito, and stuff like that. But going the other way, sometimes you fear to lose following. But I was so brave enough to say I want to do it. You understand? Then we thought of first the songs, how we are going to put the sound, the percussions, and all that. Thank you so much to Mangoma, Othniel Mangoma, my best friend. He was also very, very resourceful because I was looking for a calabash. I didn't want to give credit to things that I didn't do. In Zimbabwe, there's no calabash, but in my concept, I
You
felt
had a
I needed
calabash
a
in mind.
calabash. Yeah. In the set, I was using a calabash because I'm a percussionist as well. But I've been like doing it on a low profile. So this was the time where I wanted to really show the world what I want to do. Because in the future, I want to have even a smaller set for traveling purposes. Because I feel there's going to be a lot of traveling, and if we are so many, there are times where we won't reach where we want to go. You get my point. And thank you so much to the vocalists who understood the vision, because at the end of the day, for anyone to partner with you, they need to understand the vision. So HWABARATY Unplugged has been accepted by the world. So it means the vision has been accepted. So we are on the right path. Thank you for the comments that I'm seeing on the page. Thank you so much to the shooting team, the guys who did the production, Sabila Music, CNC, Sound Culture. It was collaborative efforts. I wasn't going to pull out that concept if it was not for their input. So I would like to thank you them so much. And also there's a I don't know how to put them, but they are called Groupify. They also supported this initiative. Thank you so much, Muzi, Groupify, for sponsoring the event as well. You guys are amazing. I'm here, I'm here because of you guys. And also thank you, Earground. You're giving us this space, man. Thank you so
No, you're
much.
most
Yeah.
welcome. We're just reflecting on the works that you're doing, and it's very difficult to actually ignore the kind of impact that you're making and the quality of work that you're making. Um, when I looked at that
Yeah.
show, I think the first thing that hit my mind was that this show needs to be seen by the rest of the world. I know we are on lockdown, but
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
Unplugged going to end there? Are we going to see another edition? Are we going to see you perform in other places in Zimbabwe and also possibly outside the country, touring with it? What are your plans?
Yeah. Yeah, my wish is to reach out to every space, every platform, I will start by doing a ghetto tour, you know, like I'm saying, I'm a community person because sometimes charity begins at home. So I would start by reaching out to all levels of community, and show them what I've done, you understand? And from there, maybe I do it regionally because I have to start home. I do it regionally, then we go internationally. HWABARATY has to reach all spaces, you understand?
Great. HWABARATY has to reach all places, and definitely your music is going to reach all places. Continue
Yeah.
making great music, continue impacting the community, continue, preserving our culture, our rich cultural traditions. I loved the outfit there. I don't know who designed it, but it's a beautiful looking outfit that we had. And
Wow, so much. Thank you.
also the band, and then everybody was involved, the dancers. It was
Yeah.
really impressive. Um,
Actually, actually, sorry, the dancer is my manager as well.
oh,
So
great, great.
I was making a dance at the same time managing. We always laugh about it, man. It's always like collaborative efforts. Yeah.
Nice, nice. That's great. And thank you so much, manager, for making this interview possible. Not only possible, but uh, just the level of display and the quality of production from your end. It got me challenged. I'm like, yo, man, I need to up my game because this is world class. I see the standard that you're moving it, and it's quite impressive. So it's been awesome. It's been great speaking to you, Abarati. I know you're a busy man, but we are grateful that we managed to get you on such a day. How do people get in touch with you? How do they follow your music? Where do they contact you if they want you for shows, bookings, anything?
Yeah. We have a page, HWABARATY Facebook page. We are also on Instagram. We have Twitter, and our music, every music that HWABARATY has released is also available in all online platforms. You understand? So just shortly before we cut out, let me send you our email, the HWABARATY management gmail.com.
Okay.
Just every social media platform, just type
Wabarakatuh.
HWABARATY, you will get in touch with us. Buy our music online, it's available. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, go like our Facebook page. Let's exchange those conversations. We are open for, if there's any ideas that people want to bring, they must feel free and talk to the brand. HWABARATY is a people's brand. We'll respect, uh, and also close. Hey, there's many things, but close.
Yes. No, it's fine.
Uh, People must look out for big collaborations. I'm already in the studio working with artists from outside the borders. So HWABARATY is growing. HWABARATY is going to another level. So thank you so much for your prayers, your support, because sometimes it's not only financial support, but it's spiritual support. Your prayers, we really thank you so much. There's a space that I feel alone. At some point, even when I close my eyes, I feel the presence of one who is supporting HWABARATY. Thank you so much, guys. I promise to deliver. I'm here. People must look out for new updates. HWABARATY is getting to another level. Thank you so much,
Great.
guys. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching. I've been speaking there to Jafet Mlauzi, stage name Wabarati. He's the
Yeah,
lion,
yeah.
Shumba.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
yes,
yeah. We here. Yeah.
great, great. And thank you so much to your team and the management for making this possible. It's been awesome speaking to you. And to those that want to check out his music, just look out for him on YouTube, Facebook, all the platforms, Wabarati. If not, check the link in our bio and also in the comment section. We have put in the link, and on screen you will see the details for his Facebook page. Until next time, stay tuned to Ear New Voices Amplified. I'm out. Peace.
New voices amplified. Ear ground.